Yo, yo, yo. Hi, my name is Matthew, and this is going to be my first YouTube video on my channel. I think my channel's name right now is Matthew Williams. I'm planning on changing it to Matt Yaps. So hopefully that's a name that's open, but basically I'm going to give a little introduction on myself. And yeah, my name's Matt Williams. I am a sophomore in college. I am 19 years old, and I go to a SEC school. So I'm gonna mention that before I get into my topic. Well, about the topic of my whole channel and kind of the purpose of my channel. And well, since I said it, I might as well say it. But the purpose of my channel, I kind of just want to show like the perspective of college from like a college student's perspective, but it's kind of different. See, I feel like I'm gonna kind of do y'all wrong because some of y'all are gonna be thinking, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna be showing me parties and stuff," and there could be parties and stuff, but really, I kind of want to just document the life of college from like somebody that just doesn't really. I do stuff, but I don't do a lot of college oriented stuff. So I don't really want to mention what I'm gonna get into yet because obviously I have to think of that in the future. But basically, when I say like I don't really do college oriented stuff, a little bit about my personality is I'm a very open-minded person, but at the same time, I know what type of vibe certain, people, certain groups bring. And I'm not talking about ethnic groups, I'm talking about like more of I can see not really clothing groups, but more social groups. Yeah, social groups. And basically, how that's really affecting me is with me kind of like I'm not gonna lie, I judge a little bit hard on social groups. Me judging hard on social groups, it's kind of made it hard for me to have a the amount of friends I was expecting to have. And I do have friends. I love my friends. I like my friends a lot because I feel like all of us kind of we share the same opinions on stuff. And like I know I'm an open-minded person, so I'm okay with different opinions, but like it feels kind of comfortable, seeing something outlandish on social media and then showing one of my friends and then we both just could sit there and have a good laugh about how dumb it was. But trying to meet other like groups, and I'm gonna go into them. Like first one, I'm African American. Uh, and trying to meet more African American people on campus. I do have a couple African American friends, not ones that I see on a daily basis. And I have tried to meet other African American friends, and it feels kind of hard because some of them already have their little cliques, and some of them I feel I'm not saying like I'm not saying some of them as in my racial group. I'm just saying from what I see as far as personality of people that I try to get with that are the same color as me. Some of them are like very nonchalant, and personally for me, I don't feel like I'm that chalant of a person. I feel like I can only be around you if I know you're acting like yourself. And I feel like a lot of those people, they could be acting like yourself, but I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I'm open-minded, but I don't do that nonchalant personality shit. I don't like it because I just don't like people trying to act so cool just to impress people, bro. Like I understand, obviously there's like different circumstances, like, you know, cleaning like such as like hygiene, like you're obviously trying to look good for you and yourself. But like when you have to act like a cool person and like I feel like most of the nonchalant people that I do usually see and that do interact with me, I feel like I see them more like making fun of people, and that sometimes it'll be me, sometimes it'll be my other friends, or sometimes it'll be other people. And honestly, I'm just not. I don't really like that. Like making fun of people. I feel like the only time people should make fun of other people is if it's like a mutual thing. Whether like somebody just walks up to, if somebody walked up to me and like in a friendly way just made fun of something that was light, and then we just kind of make fun of each other. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. But what I see more nonchalant people do is like from a side, they'll just sit there and just whisper and just laugh at people. But yeah, hold on a sec. My roommates are talking. You might be able to hear them. But yeah, I was on my phone for a little second. But yeah, that's yeah. So I feel like most of the people that I see that are in my ethnic group, they're more nonchalant. And I do see people that are obviously chalant around campus that are the same ethnicity, African American as me, and I do like talk to them, but it feels kind of weird. It feels like I can't really conversate with them because, like, obviously, just stopping somebody in the middle of walking to their class, that already makes me feel bad. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, I'll say it. I'm not promoting myself on this channel like I'm a winner. I think I'm more of the loser on campus, but I'll try to stop people to talk to them, and honestly, don't usually go that well. It just feels more awkward than anything. And yeah, but yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to find like more African American friends. But like as far as like frat people are like a whole different like setting. Like these people, they're just ridiculous. Like I had frat people I tried to be friends with. Because I'm a sophomore in college, so I was trying to be friends with some my first couple of days of my freshman year last year, and like it went like they were cool. Like they were just average people, average frat people. They were rich. Their parents, lawyers. Parents were making hella money. They were just drinking a lot, and I partake in a couple of things with them, and it made me feel cool because they seem like cool people. Like they didn't make me feel out of the ordinary. There is a couple of things like as a black person when you're hanging out with a big group of white people, bro, they do kind of make you try to be like the token black person. Like if it's like rap music or just like something else. If it's like rap music, they'd be like, "Oh, you know this song?" Or like if it's anything that sounds upbeat, it is kind of just like gravitate towards you. But yeah, but just after a while with that group of people that I was like being friends with, like it was one night we were just all walking around campus. It was late at night, like when you get to your freshman year at campus, bro, you're gonna have so many late night walks, especially if your campus is like decent, but like it's kind of like it has police presence. And like, bro, one of the people, I'm guessing they friend's name was Nick. It was yeah, and what you call it? They were all just like calling for him. So they were like Nick, 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 because it was late at night. We were all walking, and then it was like the last Nick. It was like Nick, and then keep in mind they're all white. I'm black, and then you just hear Nick, and like I don't have to actually say, I don't have to fill in what I need to fill in for you to understand. But yeah, like they just do lame shit like that. And personally, for me as a black person, I know some black people might laugh at that and just kind of like just say, "Hey, that's my life now." Like at least I found friends, but I just knew I knew I could settle for better than that. And yeah, and then so yeah, that's why I'm not usually friends with frat people. I think I basically want to say like they're gonna if you talk to them, either they're gonna give you the time of day, or they're not. But 9 times out of 10, they're probably gonna be assholes. Bro, I'm be real with you. But obviously, like for the people I'm making a video for, I feel like I'm kind of making this channel for people that are like more like me in college. Like I don't want to say call us losers because there's a lot. Like I don't think what I do is loser shit. But like for the people that went to college expecting it to be like great, but like you're just kind of doing the same thing every day, bro. I'm kind of making this for y'all. Know like I mean, I guess I'm making it for some high schoolers for like, because I think a lot of high schoolers. I mean, I was in high school. Like when I was a senior in high school, bro. When I figured out I was going to a SEC school, when I figured out how these motherfuckers got down, I thought I was gonna be living right, absolutely right, but I am absolutely not. Unfortunately, and slash like, unfortunately slash fortunately, like I do wish my life was a little bit more exciting, but at the same time, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot in my life as far as like, just I just got a job because I'll let you know as a freshman in freshman year, some colleges have dorms like all 4 years of college, some colleges don't. Freshman year of college, if you're in a dorm, you're gonna be chilling. Like, I mean, obviously, some people do have to work to pay tuition, but if your parents pay for your tuition is good. You're most likely gonna be chilling. Like, you're gonna have the dining hall beside you. You're most likely gonna have a meal plan. You're not gonna really struggle that much. To be honest, the only thing you're gonna really struggle at is like living on your own, and I guess like kind of just keeping stuff, clean, I guess, maybe. I don't I, some people have a problem with it, some people don't. But when you get to your second year of college, and if you don't have the option to like still stay in a dorm and you have to live on off campus in like a student apartment, that shit is so different, bro. It is like I thought I was gonna be chilling going here. Like obviously I know I was gonna have to pay rent, but like you have to get a job and you're not even just worrying about like apartment, like paying utility and rent. You have to learn how to cook. You can't go living on your own unless you're gonna go to the campus like each day to go eat dinner. If you don't feel like doing that, you have to learn how to cook. There's no way that you're not gonna learn how to cook. If you don't learn how to cook, you're gonna be spending so much money going to get fast food, and then your money's like gone. You have to find so many ways out to live, and that's kind of been like I don't want to say it's a struggle for me because I do know how to cook. I feel like I'm accommodating to like this life well, but man, it's so different because like you know how good it felt when I was in high school whenever I would get home from school and I would feel hungry and I would just smell the cooking that my dad or mom made downstairs. You know how good? Yeah, I took that for granted so much because when I get back to my apartment, bro, and I'm hungry and I don't have nothing as far as like, just snacks and stuff, and I only have stuff to cook with, the only thing I can do to get that hunger out is get my ass up and cook. And yeah, like, it's cool though, because like, knowing how to cook is cool because you feel like you kind of expanded, but like, bro, it just doesn't feel comfortable. And I guess like that's all the things of growing up. But yeah, and oh yeah, another thing about this channel is that I do switch topics a lot. I'm gonna try to keep more of my topics on college though. I'm gonna try to keep this channel more on like college and my personal life, like how my personal life is mixing in with college. And yeah, so I'm probably not gonna get a lot into what how my personal life is missing in college. And also I'm gonna talk about like I'm gonna probably record, just want me walking to class or like just record my campus or sometimes just to like, just give another look on like the college life just to show you guys like how it feels walking to classes. Because I know there is like some students, like I said in high school, that are gonna look at these videos and just be curious because I was curious. But yeah, and I guess this is my intro video. And I guess it is done. So this is Matt Yaps. And yeah, I'll be yapped. I guess I'm gonna yap again later.